To me, it doesn't. I think it tastes sweet, beautiful, lovely little flavour, nice ketchupy flavour to it. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's entirely up to you what you want to do. I'm not going to add any honey to it. I don't think it needs it. It tastes absolutely beautiful the way it is. So, as I said, entirely up to you guys if you want it to or not. So guys, I'm going to get this into a bottle. So, we've got another one over here. Fantastic. Where is my funnel? I know, I really need to buy one, guys. But hey, I'm sure I'll remember sooner or later. So I'm just filling this up now, guys, and I'm going to do a little bit of washing up. And I'm going to get a few bits and pieces done. So a few more garnishes, so we're going to make a very quick tomato and red onion salsa to go with the burger itself. We'll make the quick shallot rings as well to go in the oven. So it's going to be fantastic. I'm also going to be using this afternoon, this ketchup, on the pepper dish. Now guys, you can adjust it if you want. You don't have to do the tomatoes. You could probably use this sauce and roast off some peppers and then blitz it up with some more peppers if you want to adjust the taste. I'm not. This is a beautiful little ketchup. It's lovely flavours. I'm not going to change it at all. Absolutely fantastic. So guys, as I said, adjust it to your taste if you want to. I'm not going to add any sugar to it because it doesn't need it. I really personally don't think it does. I think it's absolutely beautiful the way it is. So, I'm going to do some washing up, guys. So if you bear with me, get some of that done. If you've got any questions, please feel free to ask, as you guys have already been doing. I'm trying to answer all of them as much as I can. So, true, I stopped eating sugar for a few weeks once, and soda was unbearable afterwards. Yeah, I mean, your taste buds do adjust once you stop eating sugar, and, you know, yogurt doesn't become sour anymore, and, you know, it really is quite good, because then you stop yourself eating less sugar, which is actually good for your body. You need some sugars, don't get me wrong, but I think we need to reduce the amount that we intake into our bodies, I believe. So yeah, it does. That's correct, Snake. I mean, that will happen when you reduce sugar and you stop eating sugar for a week, and you know, it won't taste very nice to begin with, or you know, or you might find food's totally different, or you might actually like it. You know, as I said, the experience I had was that yogurt I use now, I used to find that unbearably sour before. That was because of the amount of sugar was in my diet. So I changed that, and now I don't even taste any sour from that yogurt anymore. I taste a little bit of sweetness in it. So, you know, it's amazing what sugar actually does to your taste buds, to be honest with you. And I know manufacturers are putting more and more each year. They're just adding a little bit more to their products just so people are getting more addicted to eating sweet things. It's like I made that sticky toffee pudding this week, and I ate it, and yeah, it was nice, but afterwards I felt really sick. I didn't feel too good, to be honest with you, and the reason was because of the amount of sugar that was in there. My body's just not used to it anymore. So, you know, your taste buds do change, and also when you start eating sugars again, when you have stopped it, actually makes you feel pretty rotten, to be honest with you. So, because your body's not used to it. So, you know, I believe in just reducing it altogether, and you get used to it, and, you know, you taste things a lot better, I believe. You don't need to add as much sugar as you used to. And I think that's a really good way to look after yourself, to be honest with you guys. If you don't agree with it, that's fine. I'm not wanting anyone to go, yeah, you've got to go change your diet, this, that, and the other. Guys, I just want you to be aware. That's all I want you to be. Just aware of stuff. You don't have to follow this 110%. I don't want to push it on anyone, you know. But this is what I believe. This is my experience from it. I enjoy doing what I'm doing, and I think I want to share it with people who actually want to become aware of this kind of thing. And you think, actually, yeah, I do want to look after myself when I'm older, and, you know, don't have diabetes, or, you know, ever, you know, kind of just reduce the levels of sugar. That is what it's all about, really. Giving you guys a little bit of balance in your diet and what you want, you know. So I'm keeping an eye on those sweet potatoes or yams. They're cooking very slowly. Don't want them burning as such. Some of the marinade might crisp up and caramelize a little bit, but that's absolutely fine. It'll still add a beautiful texture to it regardless. So what we're going to do is make sure this washing's done, guys. I haven't looked at chat. Wish I had a little chat window over here by my washing up, so I can see what you guys are rambling on about. Keep an eye on you if you're asking any questions. So I do apologise, I'm not ignoring you guys. Just getting this washing up done because I don't like loads of washing up bagged everywhere. I don't like working in mess. I always clean up as I go along. That's how I've been taught, that's how I've been drummed into me from day one. And that's what I do. So do apologise for the washing up, guys. So just giving this a good clean, tidy, making sure we're good to go for our next bit of garnishes that we need to make. So give my board a little scrub down, give it a wipe, wash my knife as well. So we're all nice, clean and tidy, good to go. So give that a wipe. So guys, let's have a quick catch up. I'm vegetarian, so barbecues to me is all about garlic bread and salads and vinaigrettes. That is what all my friends say. More meat for me. Yeah, I mean, some people, you know, this is why I'm doing these nice little vegetarian dishes. So, you know, vegetarians have got the option here. I do like to do a variation. Deep fry is probably compared, which is fine. So, guys, what we're going to do now, we're going to make this red onion salsa. I've still got that half a red onion here, which I had from this morning. So I'm going to get a little bowl out, just pop in. What we're going to do, I'm going to use some of this. So I'm going to cut this sideways. Bit by bit, just to help dice the onion. Don't go through all the way, just go near the end, so it's not cutting straight through. That's the majority of the way. And turn it around and you want to slice down long ways. Just so it saves a lot of chopping. I still re-chop it anyway, just because I get a little bit fussy sometimes with the shapes and that, but it's just a quick alternative way to cutting your onion. Standing there chopping for ages. Just a nice little shortcut. So watch your fingers, guys. Keep your thumb tucked behind your fingers. You know. So just chop this a little bit up. Mind the bits on the floor as well, guys. It will sometimes fall off your board, but I'm going to pick that up in a sec so I don't fall on it or slip. So I'm just going to give this a quick re-chop, this rough bits, and a nice little dice. So it saves a lot of time. Yeah, onions make it cry. I'm not too bad with onions actually. It depends. Some days I do, sometimes I don't. I guess I built a bit of an immunity. Snake said he's a chef, so I'm sure he knows. Getting used to onions, you don't cry all the time with it, and you gain a bit of an immunity to it, right? Oh, okay. I could never get used to cutting my fingers. No. You just gotta be careful with a knife. I'm sure his knife is sharp enough to not cry. It certainly is. Usually when you bruise the onion, it's just from the bottom of the root. Just basically reacting because it feels like it's being attacked, so it releases gases. Cheeky little onion, poor thing. All done. There we go. So watch your fingers, guys. That's quite a bit of onion, to be honest with you. I'm not going to actually use all that, but I'm going to put it in the bowl. I might save some aside but we'll see. Chef, just a home cook. That's cool. Well, you know, if you do make your own recipes, then you're a chef. But that's what everyone keeps asking me now and again. What's the difference between a chef and a cook? Well, chef obviously makes his own recipes, and a cook obviously, well, he cooks recipes, cooks, you know, dishes. So I know we always get that question half the time. So just before anyone does ask it, so I know we're really capped on it. So just so you know. But yeah, as I said, really want to. Do you actually do streaming, or you don't do, Snake? I think you already answered that before. You just work. Nah, all stolen from YouTube. Oh wow. A clever cook then, yeah. that's what I like, yeah. So so yeah, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put this other one in because I don't want to use all of this, so I'm gonna put this into another bowl. Sorry guys. So you know. I stream games. Oh, okay. All stolen from YouTube. Yeah, you stream games. Oh, that's cool. I will have to come and check out your stream. Come and give you some support as well. I'll have to remind myself to do it after the stream. What times do you usually stream? Or what days? Do you have any days off, or do you have weekends off, or something like that? Honestly is the best policy. Sounds like a chef to me, but honestly is the best policy. You have customer in me. If you would cook for me for free. Oh god. Lumberson. Right, you should open your own restaurant. I would, but do you know what? This is why I'm doing this, because yeah, my own restaurant probably. I will have one eventually, but what is important to me is actually family time. I'm obviously growing up. Eventually I'll have my own family eventually. I want to be there for my family. I don't want to be working chef hours, like 12 to 16 hours a day that they usually work. I don't want to be doing that. I want to have my own time, so if I have kids, I want to be there for them. Or not all, pretty much all the time, but this is flexible hours for me. Streaming, I have the evenings off, but I still do work and stuff, but I'm at home, you know, so it's different. I can pick and choose the hours I want to do. You know, chefing, it's a fantastic job. I love it, but the only downside to it is the hours that